Okay, we're going to talk about wind vanes. Sorry, wind vanes. This is a weather instrument. The one I have here is just very, it's just homemade. You guys are going to make one of these. Um, but you see these a lot of times on top of houses. There's much more scientific and fancy ones used at weather stations. But it's the basic idea. That's always the same basic idea. Okay, it's just kind of an arrow that will spin around when the wind pushes on it. And then it just tells you what direction the wind's coming in. So if the wind came and it would push this way, so the arrow is pointing to the direction that the wind is coming in. So if the wind was coming from this way, the arrow would be pointing this way, saying, hey, that's where the wind came from. Hey, that's where the wind came from. And if the wind changed directions, then the wind would be coming from this way now too. All right. Now, why that's important is because if the wind is coming from a certain direction, that means that the weather is coming from that direction. You know, the clouds and the precipitation or a storm is coming from that direction. Depending on which direction the wind's coming. If the wind's coming from the north, it's going to be cold. If the wind's coming from the south, it's going to be warm. So that makes a difference. It helps meteorologists and weather forecasters predict what the weather is going to be like. Now, when you guys get this materials, you're going to build your own wind vane here. It's very simple. To show you the different parts, you'll have a straw, and I use some scissors to cut the straw right on that red line on both sides. Just about an inch or so, just about that much. Okay. You'll have some paper to use for the arrow, and another paper to use for the tail end there. And then you'll get just a regular pencil and poke. I've been using a paper clip. That seems to work best here. And then the paper clip, the other end, goes into the eraser of the pencil. And then you can see just kind of how the basic idea with a weather vane is. Okay.